let me just go back. The Infallible is just throwing brushes everywhere. Hey guys, welcome back to Shenanigans with Brandy, with your host, me, Brandy. Today we are going to be testing out the brand new, or the brandy new, Juvia's Place I Am Magic Foundation. Is that going to focus? Probably not. Because for whatever reason, I haven't figured out how to focus things on my camera at all, and sometimes not even my face. So, but I have been seeing quite a few people try out the Juvia's Place foundation. I don't know that I've seen anybody try out the difference between the Loreal Infallible foundation, or the Infallible up to 24-hour fresh wear foundation, versus the brand new Juvia's Place foundation. Now this foundation claims to basically, it makes it feel like it's your second skin, essentially, and it's silky matte finish. It's full coverage, and let's just get right into it. So I am shade 710, which is the Maricao, I don't know how you say it, in the Juvia's Place. And the Infallible, this is going to be a little bit different because this is a little bit darker of a shade for me, actually. So this is in shade 420, which I don't know exactly what the name of the shade is, but it's the number 420. I love this foundation. It is long lasting and it's pretty full coverage. I really need full coverage right now. I started a new face wash and my skin doesn't like it, just like it doesn't like anything else I try to put on my face. So this box basically says to put it on with a wet beauty blender. So that is what we're gonna do, my friends. This is what the product looks like. So you can get this for $20 on the Juvia's Place website, which this is $20. This is $14.99 at Walmart or Ulta. I don't believe they sell Juvia's Place at Ulta. Comment down below if you know that they do. But I'm just going to take some. Oh, wow. She is a thick consistency. She is pretty thick. I am used to my Infallible, which is a pretty thin. Well, I didn't really think this part through. I put it on the back of my hand, and well, we're just gonna try. We're gonna see how it goes. I'm just gonna start off with a little bit here. I'm going to do the, let's see. I'm gonna do the left side of my face with the Juvia's and the right side of my face with the L'Oreal, and we're gonna go from there. Are you guys seeing this? Is my camera focusing in on me, or is it focusing on my wall? My wall is going to outshine me once again. Holy full coverage. Okay. And I didn't even, I mean, out of that glob that I put on my hand, I did not use that much at all, and we are already covering more than half of this half of my face. If that makes any sense whatsoever. So, the first thing I'm noticing with this stuff, and I'm sorry if I put my mirror up, I'm still learning, so the first thing I'm noticing is that it is very matte. So if you do happen to have pretty dry skin, this is definitely going to pick up in those dry areas. I have chapped lips right now, if you could see, and it's just gripped everything. I also have a cold sore that is healing. Partially one of the reasons why I didn't film a little while ago. What do you guys think? This is pretty full coverage, I would say. I am rather impressed. It also does not feel like I have a ton of stuff on my face, so that's pretty good. I mean, I went from really pimply to you can't really see them that much. I don't know if this is translating on camera, but, and I used entirely too much. I squirted entirely too much out of the bottle. So let me see if I have. I hate that I wasted that much, but anyway, I'm just gonna go in now with my Infallible. Okay, so number one, the Infallible is way darker, and as you can see, 10 times runnier. So this is the consistency I'm used to working with. But this is gonna be hilarious because the right side of my face is gonna be darker. So right away, I'm noticing that the Juvia's Place foundation like basically erased my pores. And I don't know if you guys can even see. Gonna get you real close. It like smoothed my pores out, whereas on this side it's spotty. I don't know if you guys can see, but I also need to use a lot more of the Infallible for it to go anywhere. And I personally would have considered the Infallible, L'Oreal Infallible foundation to be full coverage. I'm having to go back in and put more on here. But now that I have had a taste of of this Juvia's Place, I am impressed already. Okay, so I am back. I just had a quick phone call. Man, I feel like I look really washed out, but I went ahead and just finished blending in the foundation with my Beauty Blender on both sides. And now I'm just gonna see how my concealer sets on both of the sides. I am using the Magic Star, Jeffree Star's new concealer in the shade C7. I love this concealer, by the way. It's, I think, $22 on his website. This is actually a little bit dark for me, but like as a concealer, I typically like to wear it as, I use it as like a highlighter as well. But I didn't like it when I first started wearing it, but now I'm obsessed with it. It works like a million times better than anything I've ever used, so it's definitely worth the money. Plus, with the doe foot applicator that he has, you definitely get a lot more product out of it. But anyway, I could talk about that all day. I'm just gonna go in and see how this blends on top of each side. Remember, this is the Juvia's Place side and this is the L'Oreal side. So let's blend. Literally no one, me, let's blend. Somebody put that on Facebook one day and it made me laugh because I was like, I can relate. I'm already feeling like the concealer is settling in better on my left side where the Juvia's Place is. My left, your right. It just looks, I feel like it looks more flawless on that side, which will you focus, camera? There we go. Hopefully I'm not totally washed out by my lights. All right, so I went ahead and just finished blending out the concealer. Now I'm going to go in and finish up the rest of my face makeup and my eyebrows, and I will be back. Okay, you guys, I am all finished with my makeup look for the day or for the night, because let's be honest, I'm not going anywhere after this video, so this was all for nothing. Just kidding. I am going to give my final thoughts, if you didn't already know. I think that I may like Juvia's Place a little bit more than my Infallible. I think you guys could see that it just looks more natural on this side. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but this side I feel cakey. Like, I can feel the makeup on my face, but this side I actually don't feel like I have a lot on. So it definitely like feels like a second skin, like it says it's going to. I don't think it settled into my pores like the Infallible does. I think it kind of sat on top of my pores and covered them, like kind of diminished them more than what the Infallible does. The Infallible is... I'm just throwing brushes everywhere. The Infallible is not a bad foundation by any means. Like, it is pretty full coverage. I had a pretty gnarly breakout situation down here, and I mean, it did its job. I did use a little bit of the Jeffree Star concealer on some of the, you know, more harsher points on my face, but overall, I think that the Juvia's Place is better. So I do really like this Juvia's Place foundation. I feel like it is full coverage without feeling like it's full coverage. I'm not poo-pooing on my L'Oreal because it is great, but I really do think that this is going to be my new holy grail item. It is $5 more, but I didn't use nearly as much of this as I did with the L'Oreal. Like, the L'Oreal I kept having to squeeze out. It's very watery. You know, nothing against it, no shade or anything, but the Juvia's Place, yeah, it's $20, but it's going to last you a lot longer, in my opinion, because it is a very thick consistency, and you don't have to use as much of it to cover because it is full coverage. So, with that being said, let me know what you guys think. What side do you like better? Do you like the Juvia's Place side better? Or do you like the L'Oreal concealer or L'Oreal Infallible side better? I know that this side is a little bit darker. I personally feel like this side matches me better right now. In the summertime, I think I will have to go a little bit darker. But sometimes there's nothing a little bronzer can't fix. So let me know in the comments down below if you liked this video. If you did, make sure to hit the thumbs up button, subscribe, share this video if you liked it, if you felt like any part of it helped you. Sharing helps me. Sharing is caring. Anyway, I will see you guys next Sunday/Monday for more shenanigans with Brandy. Bye!